Ready, steady, go! Now, whose stick's going to come through first?
That could look really cool.
Right then, welcome back to Ophelia's Allotment. I hope you enjoyed our little woodland walk and canal walk that we've just been on. We thought we'd come up here and do a bit of picking. You've got tomatoes all falling down all over the floor. It looks like someone, the little Deeth hasn't been along for the last few days, which is nice. What else have we got in here? Oh, that's exciting. Let me just check for spider webs. Look. They're changing colour. Can you see that on this camera? I mean, they need water as well, but they are changing colour. Finally. See, there's a lime green. It's going down to like an orange on the end. My bell peppers are not changing colour, but that's okay. I think you guys are going to need water before I go, aren't you? Oh no, this one looks like it might be. It's got like a... Oh. Well, it might just be rotting. Right, I'll give them a water before we go. So we didn't come up here to particularly do anything. We've just been for a nice walk. So, yeah. Then we'll pick some tomatoes. Maybe a lettuce and some spring onions. I've got a big fat cucumber at home, so we'll have that. And I think we'll go home and make a nice lunch. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all you can muster up? Yeah. Okay, right. I'm going to have a look around. If I find anything interesting to show you, I'll bring you back. So, right, two things to show you with the beans. Let me just put this, there we go. Right, so the Blue Lake beans, that the first ones were really sickly. I did a second sowing and they wasn't fantastic. Oh, bleep. Oh dear. But what I wanted to show you was these. These are the Vetch's climbing bean. And what I wanted to do is let these plants all dry off and then just harvest the dry beans. But is we've got beans that are so dry the pods are cracking, which we need to take now, otherwise I'm just going to lose the beans. And then we're getting brand new green beans. Baby green beans. All on the same plants. They're all tangled in and wound around each other. But that's not a problem. So what I'm going to do today is now I am going to take the dry ones, put them in my basket. And I wanted to leave all of the other ones to dry off to form beans and pods. But it looks like if the temperatures are starting to go down to near freezing at night, that I might lose them. Come here. Ugh. Right. So if they stop producing and stop ripening, then I might have to just harvest them and see what's inside, because they're not very nice as eating beans, these aren't. Another pot. They're really stringy and they don't have the nicest flavour, but they are really, really nice as dried beans, so just for the bean that's inside the shell. So there we go. So that's the last of that plant that's come across to here. Oh, there's one there. And there. Okay. Oh, what a glorious day. I think this is going to be as warm as September gets, or autumn gets, and then from here today it's all going to go downhill. It's going to get cold and miserable, and I am dreading it. I really am. I've been loving the sunshine this year. So, runner beans now. Another thing I'm worried about with the frost. All those big bunches of flowers that we had on a few weeks ago are now producing lovely bunches of beans. Actual bunches of them. But if the frost comes, then we're going to lose those. So some of them we've been leaving on, so they're nice and chunky to grow the actual bean inside. And then some I'm harvesting about that size, so that's like palm size. I've got tiny palms, so they're not massive. And then eating them on the spot. So they may not ripen, but oh well. We've got some at home still. The sweet corn is doing nicely. Everyone on the plot who was like, why has she done extra sweet corn? It's never going to ripen. Ha! Sweet corn. The Christmas potatoes have just had a rummage around. And they feel okay. Tiny, but still plenty of time. And this is our last pot of Valor potatoes, main crop. And they are starting to feel a bit lumpy on the sides of the pot, down here. But we don't need them at home yet. So I'm just going to leave them in there until we do, and then I'll eventually do our last potato reveal of the year. So, that broccoli is looking good. This one's looking a bit short. And that one's looking a bit short. So we might have those for tea tomorrow. We took cauliflower from over there the other day. It was absolutely delicious. We've got a little one down there. And a couple more, but nothing major. The sprouting broccoli is looking good for next year. And there's some more broccoli over there. And the kale's looking nice too. Right. Festival squash. Isn't it beautiful? I wanted to lift it up to check that the bottom wasn't going rotten, and I broke it off. Yes, darling. Right, it doesn't look like I'm going to get all the harvesting done because child is bored. So what I may do is just pick some of these tomatoes that are on the floor and then pop the shop, and then I'll come back later on to do the rest. These chards have taken okay. Still got a patch there. I think that patch for some reason does not want to hold a plant. But they're looking nice. And these spring onions are looking fantastic. Pleased with those. And bean plants are slowing down, which is really sad. But we have. I keep meaning to show you this. And got black fly on a dwarf bean plant. Can you see it? It's horrible. It's easier from that side. It's horrid. I've never had it on dwarf bean before, especially this late in the season. Never mind. God, that needs weeding. I'm looking forward to coming up here. Some of these beds are going to be cleared soon, so it'll be time to get everything out and start thinking of next year, piling up all the earth and soil on it for our no-dig approach. And next year's onions and shallots and garlic will be going in really soon, so we need to get a bit of a wiggle on really and get the ground sorted. We added nothing to this ground this year and it's done okay, but we want to build soil, not take it away. So, yeah. There's not much going on really. I'm just showing you the same thing I show you every time, aren't I? And I bet I'm boring the hell out of you. So yeah, that'll be it for now. Showed you the beans, showed you the cauliflowers, been on a little walk, and we've got a squash. Do you like it, Roo? It's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, so that's it. I will see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Hey guys, welcome back. This is a rare treat for you, although I'm not sure I'd call it a treat. We are at the big plot. Soon to be not our plot. But we have come up to harvest some tomatoes. We've come up to see what damage there is to the greenhouse after the storm, and there seems to be none, which is great. Although we're going to go and have a look. There's not really much to say about this anymore, is there? We've taken out virtually everything that's growing here. Wow, the nasturtiums are doing well. Look at those. Huh? I did sow like a whole batch of like wildflower seeds here. And finally they seem to be doing something, which is good. Was there glass here? It was just plastic. So yeah, the plastic's come out. And I am not walking through there. Hell no. I don't know if you can see on camera, but that is just a mass of spider webs. So no, the greenhouse is fine and there's no need for me to go in there. No, 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 no. And what we do have is a beautiful sunset. A happy child. All the potatoes that we planted in here we've taken out, and it was a rubbish harvest. We've got no water at all on this plot if you look back to our old videos. So anything we planted this year has just really not produced very well at all. The ground was solid when we planted. I mean, you can see the trenches have basically stayed as they were. The ground was solid. We put them in. The potatoes couldn't push through because the ground was so hard. And the potatoes were like this big. Rubbish. My mum, bless her, really tried hard to turn this bed around for us and plant things in here, and the harvest again was rubbish. What we have had, I will say, is we have had some really nice cabbages, Savoy cabbages, and I am probably going to take either that one or that one with us today, and some kale. That's nice. I'll pick some tomatoes from over there, and then you're still not changing colour. Come on. Oh, I might just have to take it. I mean, if I push my nail in, it's not leaving a dent. I mean, it sounds good, but it's not changing colour, and I'm really worried with these frosts on the way. What do you think? Just take it? I don't know. I really don't want to lose it, but I think we're either going to lose it because of frost, because we're not going to get up here again for another 2 weeks. Yeah, the leaves are frost damaged. Up here it is much more exposed than our other plots. These leaves are frost damaged. So yeah, I think we should just take it. Yeah? We're going to take it. And we will see. And there is another mini one, a little mini, I think it's called a white boo. Baby boo, that's it. Baby boo. So we've got one of those. Gosh, it's cold. We've got a few apples, but I don't think any of these are going to be edible. No, they just pop off. Oh, that's quite nice actually. That hole. Oh, there's always a hole in the one that looks really good, isn't there? There always is. But you know who'll like that? Chickens. So, it's cold. So yeah, the sweet corn is done. The cabbages are virtually done. Tomatoes are done. Potatoes are done. We had peas and lettuces and beetroot and cucumbers and all that up here. But the problem we've had this year is we've got up here like every 3 weeks, for like literally to harvest. We had a few bursts at the start of the season, which meant that we could plant. But other than that, we've only been able to get up here for little amounts of time since. I tell you what I do miss. I miss being up here in that sunset. I miss the peace and quiet up here, even though, you know, you can hear the road. But this plot, this whole site is going to be bulldozed in 12 months. So I think everybody on site has lost heart. I can't see a single plot as we've walked along here. I can't see a single plot that looks properly maintained. Can you? Nobody seems to give a damn anymore. It's that knowing that it's all going to go. And it is sad, because this is a 120-year-old allotment site. And it's all been sold to development. Just as we were coming down the road, we've seen a big sign on the side of the road saying that this is all for sale for development. It was really sad. I think a combination of us not being able to get up here and it being sold on, or knowing that it's been sold on, so we're not worried about not getting up here as much. I don't know, but either way, we haven't been able to put the time in that this site deserves. It's a beautiful site, but that's it. So the apple tree there, that was an early cropper, so those have gone. Rhubarb we picked and then left. There's nothing else. I mean, what we do need to do, Al, is we need to take some strawberry runners. We need that shelf, yes. We need some strawberry runners because what we did have this year was a prolific harvest of strawberries. Oh, look, they're all in flower again. You crazy little plants. Oh, look. Rue, there's more strawberries coming. Crazy little plants. There's flowers everywhere. Everywhere. But any fruits that form are going to get bitten by Jack Frost within a day or so. So the frosting's really early this year. I mean, it's end of September. Usually we can go until what, mid-October, end of October, mid-November sometimes. But this year everything is up in the air, isn't it? Nothing's been as it should be this year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to harvest some tomatoes. I'll show you what I've got, and then I'm going to take up that big pumpkin. It's a Rouge de Tombe, I believe. Rouge de Tombe pumpkin, and it is supposed to be orange, obviously. I'm just throwing my phone away. You can see all the frost damage on the plant, so that tells me it's time for this baby to come home. So I'm going to go pick some stuff. I'll be back in a minute. Bye bye. Right, why the light of iPhone? We have Savoy cabbage, an unripe Rouge de Tombe, and some kale. And underneath the kale are plenty of tomatoes. Some of them are orange varieties, some of them are not quite ripe, but there were loads on there that were overripe and are just basically gone to mush. So that's our little harvest from here. The sun has all but set now, and we are going to get back home and cook a tea because it's late. And we have kale, and you can never have too much kale in my opinion. So thank you for watching. thank you to all the new subscribers. There's been quite a fluctuation of you this last week. If you subscribed to this channel in the last week, then drop us a comment below. Tell us where you've come from, because we've had quite a few. So I'd like to know where you came from. Okay? Thanks for watching, and we will speak to you soon. And I'll let you know what the hell we're doing with this plot and everything that's on it. And we'll show you that progress too. So, bye-bye.